Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. We're going through Ephesians right now. If you remember last time, when we talked about it, Paul was said finally. He's wrapping things up, but he's going to talk about the armor of God. And that's what we're discussing here. So we're taking quite a few episodes on the armor of God. And this is one of those episodes today, and it's entitled, Put on the Full Armor of God. And it's taken from Ephesians chapter 6, verses 13. So if you have your Bibles like I do, you can follow along as I read. It says this, "Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you've done everything, to stand." Okay? So, several things here with this. He's saying, I'll get back to the full armor of God, but it's so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. You might not need all this armor all the time, but you better be wearing it for when the day of evil comes. You don't know when the day of evil is going to come. You don't know when you're going to be attacked, but you need to be prepared for that. And then also at the beginning, he says, "Therefore, put on the full armor of God." Put it all on. We're going to go through each one of those things, and you want all of it on. You don't want just some of it on. But there's let's talk about the day when the day of evil comes, so that you're ready for it. We do work at a facility it's a rehab facility for drug rehab, and there's incidences that will happen quite a bit when you're recovering from drugs. So what they have in some of these rooms is this big, it's like a shield kind of, but it's made out of foam, okay? And so the worker can hold that, and if someone just goes berserk in there, all they have to do is grab this shield and hold it up, and the guy is going to be, wailing on you, throwing punches and everything, but you just hold up the shield and it doesn't hurt you, okay? And the purpose, here is not to get in a big old fist fight with the workers and the workers back and forth. That's not the point. The point is, in this case here, to let that person react, but so that you don't get hurt, because there are incidences like that with drug treatment. But you want to be prepared, because you don't know when that's going to happen, when this person is going to react. And something little could just set that person off. So you want to be prepared. And so that's why in that room, there's always those shields there, and they're different sizes of those shields. And they're there for that purpose, so that you're ready. So the worker can simply just go over and grab it, put that up, and the guy can be hitting on you, and it's not going to hurt you, okay? And so that's what you need to be prepared for that. But then when it's saying put on the full armor of God, imagine with me that the SWAT department or the police department, the SWAT team, they get budget cuts, and they go, oh, okay, well, you know what? Some of the stuff that we use for protection in riots and going in to get bad guys, we're going to have to do without that, because we're not able to afford that stuff, and and so they give you like maybe a handgun, and but not a shotgun, not a rifle, and then they give you a helmet, but they don't give you the bulletproof vest and stuff. How do you think the SWAT team is going to survive in an ambush, or when they go in to get a bad guy? Not well, because they're not fully armed. They don't have the body armor on. They don't have the shotguns and the rifles. They just have handguns. So it's kind of hard. There was a guy that used to say to me, when you go into a situation and you weren't fully you didn't have something, he said it's like going into a gun show, taking a knife into a gun fight. It's not going to work out real well for you. And that's the same way here. Paul is saying, put on this full armor of God. You got to be putting it all on, not skipping and going, oh, no, I need this. So when we go through, we're going to go through each one of these in the next couple days here. Make sure that you have each one of them. That's the important thing. Don't skip out. All right. So thanks for watching. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Ephesians. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.